Hello, guys. This is Dorsey again, and you're welcome to Voice with Dorsey. Today, we are going to talk about coping mechanism. Well, don't worry if you don't understand it, because I have these wonderful people here to help us understand what coping mechanism means and what influences our decisions and how we go about the whole thing. So, stay with us. Don't go anywhere. This is Voice with Dorsey, and we will get back to you shortly. Stay tuned. Welcome back. Like I told you, we are talking about coping mechanism. And when we talk about coping mechanism, we are talking about how people decide on which approach to use to cope with issues, to manage the situation in which they are in. But we are going to limit ourselves to coping mechanism in relationship conflicts. And so I'll let my wonderful people here, we have here,
Imonella Otublankson.
okay, and then we have
MK Darlington.
and Kate Darlington. All right. So when we say coping mechanism, what do you make of it?
Okay, thanks for this opportunity. Actually, when you came to me with that kind of topic, I really loved it. So you see, the youth of today, we involve ourselves into relationships and we do certain things that we don't even know, like
Yeah.
indirectly or directly, we don't even know what we are doing. So what I would say about coping mechanism is actually some kind of techniques we take in solving conflicts in our relationship.
Yeah.
You get it, and
Yeah.
it comes in many forms. Yes, it comes in many forms. Yeah.
All right. MK.
I kind of agree with her because coping mechanism is a way I see it as a way we manage conflicts, be it conflicts within ourselves, conflicts with others.
Yeah.
So I agree with what she was saying.
Okay, but I'm just wondering, do you think people choose which mechanism they want to pick, especially when it comes to relationship, when it comes to people who we love, people we cherish so much, when we are in conflicts with them, being it we offended them or the vice versa, do we choose which mechanism to use?
All right, I find this an interesting question. I never even thought about this. And for me, I see coping mechanism as personality specific. Normally, it's in line with who we are, and then we might not even realize that we are taking this. Yes.
But then I like that point, but the thing is, if maybe your personality is what influences which mechanism to choose, that will mean you can choose one which is negative and
Oh,
can
yes.
impact you negatively. So that is what that catches my attention the most. When you realize the mechanism is bad, for instance, if your mechanism is just so you've offended me, and then because of that I'll go out doing naughty things. Is that a good one? No. So how do we go about it? When we realize it is bad, when we realize it is good, what do we do after choosing? Because I believe you choose which mechanism you use.
Yeah.
Or?
Yes.
Yes. So how do we choose which one is appropriate for us as individuals?
Darling, should I answer?
Yes.
Oh,
Diane.
okay. Okay. So with coping mechanism, as you said earlier, it's a personal something a person chooses. You get it, or a personal techniques a person chooses, and more times people choose it according to, I'll say, their temperament.
Yeah.
Because if you have people who are so, like, they always get sick of people's attitude, when maybe their loved one maybe offends them, you get it, they actually find out, okay, I mean, yes, I wouldn't talk to you about this issue
Yeah.
again, and I'll just leave. Do you get it? Others will also be accommodative. They really accommodate you. They'll try and find time to talk to you. Those way they are very tolerating.
Yeah.
Because in case of any nonsense that you bring to them, yes, they actually accept it. You get, and they tolerate it. So I would say it's from that perspective.
Okay. Talking about temperaments, MK.
Yeah.
Which mechanism would you choose if you find yourself in any relationship conflict, like you are in conflict with your partner or even just a close friend? Which mechanism are you going to use,
I still stand by what works for me.
and what works for you?
Normally, I achieve healing when I give you the silent treatment. I tend to rationalize it that I did my best. Why is you doing this? And then even if I feel I did wrong, I also I don't like confrontations. That's me.
Okay, but how would that affect the relationship? Because whichever one you choose to do will either make the relationship better or collapse it.
Yeah.
So you're the one you are saying. How does it affect the relationship or even you, the person?
So should I say? Let me allude to frequency. If it's not one, if it's not twice, then the relationship has to go, no matter who you are. But then if it's the first time, I'll be silent, I'll rationalize, and then I'll come around. But then if it happens again, forget it. MK, it's gone.
Forget about it. Yes.
Oh,
What
okay.
about you? What works for you?
Okay, thanks, Miss Dossie. With me, I'll go with accommodation.
Hmm.
I'll actually accommodate because I'm a Christian.
Hey.
Yes, I'm a
Primitive.
Christian.
Praise
I'm
the
a-
Lord, somebody.
Oh. So I'll go with accommodation and mechanism. You get
Okay.
it? So as humans, we have to have this kind of patience with our fellow colleagues. In as much
Yeah.
as we are all not perfect, we need someone to help us in this our life journey. You get it? So if you're in love with someone or you're in a relationship with someone, first you have to know the motive or the reason why you actually became friends with this person, or you
person.
actually yes, or you actually became in love with this person. Do you
Okay,
get? So
yeah.
if I've loved maybe Darlington and I see it's okay, this is what he's doing, and actually I don't like it,
Mhm.
I have to accommodate you.
Yeah.
Yes. I have to accommodate you. I have to tolerate you.
I agree.
You get it? I have to
100%.
accommodate you because I claim I love you. And let's look it from the spiritual perspective. For God so loved the world,
Uh-huh.
that's why He gave His only begotten Son.
Mhm.
As even sinful as we are, God even gave us His only begotten Son. So who am I?
Who am I?
Yes, who am I not to,
Mm.
tolerate?
Yes. What if the person leverages on your good nature? The person knows you're accommodating, and so the person will keep on doing it. What do you do?
I believe in time.
Oh wow.
I believe in time.
I'll let my
Yes.
brother come to you, okay?
Really?
So that, because you have a good heart.
Oh yes, I believe in time, and I believe that anything that we set our mind doing, where 2 or 3 people are doing something, there is, a kind of saying, an agreement, and with the agreement, it comes with a solution. You get it? So, I believe in time. Yes, I believe in time.
Wow.
Time is a great factor.
But then when I was asking around with
Okay.
this topic, someone said that for him, he would just walk away as if nothing happened. When you said that, I felt that is the selfish thing to do, actually.
Yes.
Because you cannot tell me that in this life, everything that happens to you, you act as if it never happened.
Mm-hmm.
That is a no. You have to confront the situation. You would have to talk to the person. Either you talk to the person or give yourself some space and later approach the person, let the person know where they went wrong. But acting as if it never happened, it doesn't help you, the person,
Not
and
at
the
all.
possibility that you're going to transfer that to another person is high.
Yeah,
And
thinking
so
that
that's
all
very
the people are the
selfish.
same. Yeah.
Exactly. Or yeah, I feel that it's selfish too.
What if the person uses that way to heal?
To heal.
The end justifies the means. So whether it's positive or negative, if it helps me heal, why not?
But in that sense, you are thinking about yourself alone. But mind you, if you're in a relationship with somebody, it's 2 people involved.
What if it's a toxic relationship?
That is
Oh.
if it is a toxic relationship. But what if it's not a toxic relationship?
Yes. Can I come in here?
Yeah.
So yesterday I was in my closet, and actually, you know me, I'm a spiritual baby, so people should understand and bear with me.
Shalalalalala.
Yes. So I was in my closet, and the Holy Spirit was just ministering to me with purpose. So you getting to know the original intent of creating something.
Yeah.
That's one thing we should ask ourselves. Maybe we entering into that relationship. What's the purpose behind it? For all you know, maybe you want to be in a relationship with someone. The person is so wicked, but yes, you want to be in a relationship with that person.
Yeah.
But the purpose for you is to go and make the person change. Or as soon as we can't change like them, but by the help of the Holy Spirit, like we
You'll be
can
able to.
change the person.
Hmm.
So like you should have an original intent of doing it. At the first place, why are you even in a relationship with this person? Whether being a colleague or maybe a boyfriend or girlfriend or maybe
Yeah.
What's the reason? So you actually focus on the purpose so that you maybe
Whatever happens, you stand
whatever,
by
yes,
the person.
so that you can even accumulate your you can say your coping mechanism. Do you get it? You should find your purpose. Do you get
Okay.
it?
From your
Yes.
face, I can tell we are on the same page.
Really? Oh, so I'm alone. Oh,
Because
Yeah.
okay.
It's too ambitious for me because you need to build boundaries. I don't know if I don't want to speak for you, but you have to build boundaries. What if the person goes overboard?
Oh, the boundaries gets involved. See, I have my purpose. I have the purpose of being with maybe Dossi. Since I have that purpose at my at the back of my head, I know whatever thing she does to me, I'm not going to get bored and just leave it. No matter the conflicts and things that would come, I still have to stay with her.
yeah.
Do you get it?
But
And
okay.
sometimes communication is also key. Maybe you being in the
Yes.
relationship, what are you also going to do? When conflicts come, how are you going to resolve it? Do you get it? All these things are involved.
But
So if
yes, thank you for even bringing this one up.
Okay.
Talking about communication,
yes.
there are different ways people communicate.
Yes.
So for someone, they will not say a word. They will show you no sign that what you've done. Those people, they are last killers.
I
Like
tell
they
you.
can,
Yes.
they can kill you and you will not know.
Mhm.
And then there are people that they will let you know that, Charlie, MK, what you've done. Even though your name is Darlington, you are not being a darling with this one. Pass. Okay, so which communication for me? I barely speak up, and so I
Okay.
would rather prefer to curl in back into my shell, think about the whole thing, and then let you know that okay, this is what you've done, and I think the next time you can do this right. If I think it does not really sit with me, I would, process the whole thing and then let you know what can work for the two of us. It's be friendship or not. But if you're not someone I really talk to, acquaintance, Charlie, make sure about them because actual what? So it
Yes.
depends on what is at stake. The communication for me is very key. How do you communicate?
How do I communicate? I'm very vocal when I feel that I have a strong hand in whatever ensued between us. I'll let you know where you went wrong. And then it's always a matter of how many times. If it happens again, I won't confront you because I will ask myself, why did this person do this to me even after I communicated this to you? So even when I communicate something to you, I know that that's it. Don't go overboard. So if it's the first time, I will tell you about it. If it happens again, forget it.
Well, I wish we could go over this over and over and over and
Yes,
over
it's an
and over again
interesting
because
topic.
it's a very interesting
Yes.
and broad topic actually. But because of time,
All right.
but I would love to have you guys again because I enjoyed the whole
Sure,
thing.
part two.
And then the food, don't worry, behind the cameras, we are going to we are going to deal with it. But then thank you so much for coming,
You're welcome.
Mr. Darlington.
Yes,
Do you have any last words for your people?
All right. I will tell you that be yourself, stick to what works best for you, and also subscribe to Doss's channel for more informative, educative, scintillating, what have you. All those nitty gritties of good. Yeah. Out of pressure,
Yes.
Oh, okay, thanks. So what I would also say that as humans as we are, we should learn to know our purpose in doing certain things. And I think when we get to know the purpose in doing certain things, we would actually find the right mechanism in solving conflicts.
All right.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, guys. I don't know about you, but for me, I've had so much fun with this conversation. And I believe you've also learned something. That is the main reason for which we have voiced with Dossi. Here we voice things out. And then we make sure that by the time you are done with every episode, you have something to take away.
Yeah.
And I believe you've taken something away.
Oh, yes.
All of us. We've learned a lot today. So the point here is, yes, we all have mechanisms which we choose to apply in every situation. But then when trying to choose which one works for you, please try not to be selfish because there are people involved that you need to consider. And even your own self, if you realize the mechanism is not good, please try and then process the whole thing and get a more suitable one that will help you as an individual. Like she rightly said, think about your purpose and then get to know what works for you, and that will take you a long way. Once again, thank you so much for joining us today. This is Voice with Dossie, and we hope to see you another time. Please, if you have not subscribed,
Very
kindly
important.
subscribe. You cannot.
Yes, and
You
like
cannot
and
watch
share.
this. Yes, like, share, comment, everything. Because we need you guys
Yes.
to tell us what you think about this topic, and we promise you it's going to be better each time. Stay with us and don't go anywhere. We'll miss you some other time.
Bye bye.